The bench is arguably the most important tool in the entire workshop, and together with vices and bench hooks, the Holdfast its most useful accessory.
I normally try to make my charcoal out of denser hardwoods, you know, the hickories and the maples and, you know, all the trimmings of the chair legs and that bit of biz. But the oak, you know, works all right except for the sparking. So let's get this heat up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off that raggedy end, you know, to start with a fresh end. Working temperature is about 1800 to 2300 degrees. The color of the fire is about that. Welding heat's around 2600 degrees. We're working what's called a bright orange. Now, like, one of the things that was unique to the blacksmith is he had to tell the temperature by the color. For not only the working heat, but also in the heat treating and tempering, which is the critical side of the tool making. In reality, though, the big mystery, the trick of the trade, was that when tool steel, oh, no wonder I'm not getting much draft there. There we are. There we are. When tool steel becomes the right temperature for heat treating, it becomes non-magnetic. So if you rub a magnet on it, it's the right time to quench it. So here we are at 1800 degrees. So I'm just going to trim that off on a cut-off hardy. Right, so just get rid of that one, put this one back in the fire. Now we're going to maintain the heat. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to forge the pad, and then we'll bend the arc in it. Huh? So basically, it's a 5 or 10 minute job. Now, what I'm doing is upsetting the end. I'm making it fatter. So now we've increased the dimension of the end. And what I'll do is I'll forge it slightly round and then flatten it off the edge of the anvil. So long as I keep it hot, I can keep going. So normally I have several pieces in the fire at the same time, instead of waiting in between. So now we've got the pad made. I'm going to bend it 90 degrees, and then over the bick I'm going to bend the swan's neck, or the arc of the... Not quite enough, but pretty close. This is the bick, this is the working face, this is the hardy hole, this is the frictional hole, which are in the tail of the anvil.
Really a pretty sophisticated tool, the anvil. It's got,
Oh, yes. I'm just quenching it in cold water. This is not tool steel, it's mild steel, so it won't fracture. If I was going to use tool steel or spring steel, I'd have to let it normalize to slowly cool down in wood ash or vermiculite. But because we're using wrought iron, which is mild, so now we've got hold down.